Don't get me started.
Don't get me started. Oh, shut your mouth.
Hello, Alex. Yeah, it's going well. Can you just talk again for me? I'm just broken.
I'm talking at you. Are you loving my
And you're
voice?
in. You are in. Good, good. I was wondering if I'd cocked that up, and the answer is
Touchdown!
probably, but no.
I'm glad to be part of it, honestly. Been hanging around in the green room with those dickheads. I hate them all. Every one of them to a man. How you doing,
They're
man?
actually tuning into this one, so...
Oh, fuck those guys.
You're so outrageous. I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Good. By the way, thank you very much for I know all of this is it's so beautifully put together. It's like a Swiss fucking watch, man. I'm loving it. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, so we don't really have as rigid a plan as the F1 guys did, or we did for the main roster. We're just pretty much here to do our usual thing of rock up and chat shit for 10 minutes, basically.
Oh, I love it.
I do have a bit of a highlight or a highlight package for our time.
Do you?
On Don't Get Me Started. I do, yeah. So you might want to have your Twitch ready so that you can actually hear it as we get there. But
oh, okay, yeah. I'll see if I can switch.
Yeah, we won't do it yet, but you can be ready.
Oh, yeah, okay. I can turn I actually have the Twitch on, but it is muted. So I might go across there and switch it on when the time. You let me know. Yeah. How we do? Hey, look, we've got like 20 people watching this show.
We do, yeah. Welcome to everybody that is joining us for the Gesture Network Christmas Extravaganza.
You had to sit through F1 and wrestling, and now you get to the good bit. I mean, are you lucky people? It's okay. You can go after this.
You're so outrageous. It's unbelievable. Future Wolfington's here. Future Wolfington knew it was Don't Get Me Started, and he turned up just then. Just for that moment.
Loving a bit of Wolfington.
So, as we look back on the year and the fact that, we've done this podcast for most of the year now.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
But 30 episodes. 30 episodes. But boy, has it changed.
Oh, have you got some of the original ones?
I have got clips going all the way back to Covideo Killed the Radio Star.
Oh, I love that. Good name.
The original name for this show, when this whole COVID thing kicked off, and we were all worried about catching COVID, and we all knew it would finish by July.
Yes, and in the end, someone complained, and we changed the name. They weren't connected, but it did happen.
Yes, yeah, there was a very random complaint. But
I remember being in Belgium. Reading that as we were having a conversation, and you saw the look across my face.
I don't know what episode that was, but there was a point where I just felt like I was talking, and you were just like,
"Yeah, someone's saying they hated that shit."
Like, you with me, Alex? Like, yeah. Testing 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that was interesting, but we didn't give a fuck what they thought. We
did not,
because we enjoyed the Don't Get Me Started aspect of it and wanted to get a bit more ranty about it. But let's dispense with the bullshit. I'm going to play you.
Shall I unmute?
Unmute. I'll mute you on the stream just in case there is an echo. And would you like to? No, you won't be able to commentate along. It'll be out of time. But here we go. Here is the best of Don't Get Me Started.
We can welcome you to something which is very COVID-based, called Covideo Killed the Radio Star. So welcome to the very first episode. So this is happening. Jeremy, I've got to ask, what's happening, man?
Well, fuck all, to be honest. We're all locked inside.
And that is the end of that.
So I can turn you back on.
This is the life we know. Yeah.
But nobody is as big a bellend as this dude. I don't know if you've seen this already.
No, I am a free. I am not man. A number.
A number.
StreamYard. I am a free. I am not man.
Oh yeah, I know. He's like, Margaret. Presumably he's married. Margaret, what's that phrase Patrick McGowan said? I'm not a number, I'm a free man. That's right, I'm a free man. That's right. No, you've got it the wrong way around. No, I think I've got it. Why don't you fact check that by looking it online? It's very, very famous. No. My memory is good enough. Now, where's my
there's your problem. Fact check.
Oh my God!
Crack out the good Sharpies. I have work to
do. By the way, yeah, exactly.
I am a free. Oh fuck! We're out of room. Man. That works. I am not. Oh shit! There's man in the way. A number. You could share Google Docs live, and we'll just make the graph. It's going to be an epic episode, folks.
Well, I eat curry
and live graph making while Alex just goes.
You should do it too.
Dead into the camera like the weird guy on MasterChef South Africa.
Mate. Well, no, you've got to do it because you've got to do that face. Looked at the dolly and he shook his head. That's the amount of diagnosis he did. He had a look and was like, what does that mean?
It's like a hack mechanic who, like, you don't know what you're doing and you drive your car in there and they basically kick the wheels and go,
no, mate, it's going to cost you. And you know, that just never happens in football. Football and its supporters and everything about it is turgidly horrible, annoying people coming to work the next day and they're like, oh, did you see that shocking display? Yellow card, can't believe it. It was a... It's like nothing but just like negative bullshit, kind of crappy, horrible, pointless, Route 1, nothing, no flair. Fucking when you watch basketball, you're like, the fuck just happened? When I watch NFL and they throw this ball, I'm just, what the fuck?
I agree with myself.
About the NFL. I've gone on a massive rant. I'm so sorry.
We're still on co-video, by the way.
Just like, do you know what I mean?
So many good moments.
I think the biggest shock here is that you're the one having this rant rather than me. I'm just taking it back because you're in my brain right now, and I thought it was going to be me doing this. So no, you carry on.
Feel free.
I'll get my drink. You carry on.
I don't think I even cared about Data when the show was on. I just honestly don't think I did. He's a nice, fun character, but I don't know, man. He's no Q. He's no Q. If you'd have said John Delancey...
I can't stand Q. I cannot stand
Q.
Q.
Shut your mouth! Oh, my God.
When I was rewatching TNG before watching Picard...
There's the soundbite.
I skipped through most of the Q episodes because I can't stand him. I've literally just finished rewatching Voyager. I only watched one of the Q episodes. I skipped the rest. I just don't.
The Q episode.
You're talking about talk about a plot device that's just there for total convenience and to just be an asshole. Here's a problem that we absolutely cannot solve because he's omnipotent, but yet somehow, amazingly, we're going to solve it, and nothing is going to be resolved, and it's a total filler bullshit event. Like, no, fuck you so hard. That is true.
Belgium actually doesn't have a government at the moment because since last year they failed to basically had a hung parliament, as it were, and they've yet to resolve that. So whilst we have a bumble cunt for a prime minister, and you are correct, these guys just can't explain or understand which guy they need to have. So it's even worse. So they don't even have a government. I don't know what's... And plus, there's a terribly racist party in Belgium that is getting quite a lot of traction. So I don't know what's worse, no government or racist government or bumble cunt government. The world is collapsing around our ears, Carl, and all we can do is watch Floris Lava and drink wine. That's
what the
all
world
I've got for you.
Needs now is floors of lava.
Just a little wine in my mouth. Mm.
But we're here. It used to be,
and now it's Don't Get Me Started.
Killed the radio star, but we changed it. It's all rebranded. Don't Get Me Started. With a lovely surround, which looks like it's straight out of Silent Hill.
Hello.
From a distance.
That doesn't look like something completely different.
Do you know what? My neighbours can go fuck themselves. I'm going to order crazy shit and they can look at it if they want.
You know, apparently now my neighbours are going to think that I go fuck myself.
Oh! Yeah, I got a Subway and they I drove. I thought I've got to go to the place. You know what I mean? It's hard.
It's
to park
definitely more of a
there.
challenge
so
to
I
get me to
on
sing.
double yellow lines where
getting
it's
Alex to
restricted
sing is
and you
easy.
can't park. But I was only going to be there for a minute, so I just kind of zoomed around the corner and immediately parked. And then about 10 seconds later, this guy kind of zoomed past me and out the passenger side, he leant out and shouted at me to have a go at me for parking on the double yellow lines. And when you want to have a go at someone with road rage, you only have a limited window to say what you want. Right? So, like, this guy, what he wants to say is, probably because he came around the corner and I parked quite quickly.
You can't park there, you fucking dickhead! Move your fucking car out of the fucking way!
No, I think his issue, if he had any issue...
Do you know how hard it is to wave your fist at the same time as ranting? It's really hard.
Hey, old people have got it.
Yeah.
They've had years to practice.
Years of
I don't know how to do this. My dad does it really, really well.
Supernatural had its first gay episode. I beg to differ. Had a main character confess their love for another man. And because they weren't happy with being gay, they were sent to super hell.
Super hell?
First of all, are you...
That reaction should be clipped. That Jez reaction.
Oh my God. And there we are. Many of the best moments from Don't Get Me Started, formerly known as Covideo Killed the Radio Star. But there could have been so many more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the show's fucking outstanding. Did we win an award? I think we did. Did we win an award? I'm pretty sure we won an award.
I'm pretty sure we won all the awards, actually. Yeah.
I feel pretty certain of that. That's well clipped, sir. Do you know what? The takeaway from that, Jeremy, is that I thought we were hysterical, but we're actually even funnier than that.
Yeah, we need a new word for it, really. Like, what's hysterical?
I don't know, but I look back at some of that stuff and I'm like, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So happy times. Well, when I was in here, the camera looks much better actually. Before that, what the fuck happened? Or maybe StreamYards just does it better. I can't believe that. And then over in Belgium and back here and in the front room, we've been everywhere. Yeah, loving it.
You were just trying to get me to sing, weren't you?
What, when I said loving it?
No, well, I've been everywhere.
Why? What's that? What do you have to say for that? I don't think I know what I'm trying to get you to. I'm not trying to get you to sing, but I would like you to.
Good. There you go. Well, I'm not going to now.
So I'm not Tanzanaki.
That's the challenge. The challenge is to get me to sing.
Yeah, there's no challenge to get me to sing.
No. You can literally just string a bunch of words together from the dictionary and be like, oh, yeah, that's a song. Here we go.
A song. I'll find a song. And even if it isn't a song, I'll just sing another song, you know. So
I'm going to challenge you here because it's going to be really difficult. Do you have a favorite moment
I should have thought
from this show in general?
Oh, I really want... Oh, God. You know what? If I'd have thought about that, I would have come up with some... There are some wonderful moments in this show, really. I don't know. I don't really... Every time we finish this show, I say, Jeremy, that was a really good show. And so I think that my favorite bit, and I know it's become iconic now, but I think the ongoing Shed Store storyline was one of the was so fun. And for me, it marked a real change of pace with the audience as well. Yeah. Because I was over in Belgium and I wasn't able to be here. And you had this fucking shitstorm of a story that was just like gifted on a silver platter and kept getting fucking worse or better, if you will. There are loads of brilliant moments that I've had a lot of time. We've taken the piss out of Trump again and again and again. We've hated on literally everything we love. But I don't think anything was better than when the stream... I honestly, I love this podcast so much. I'm so proud of what we're doing. I think it's really cool. But like when you did that thing, it just engaged the audience in a way that made us all hate Shed Store, even though we never ordered a shed.
Yeah, like I was the only guy that had actually
been affected. I mean, it was such a resonant. I mean, it resonated so well that Rooster wrote a fucking song about it, which was genius in its own right.
So good.
Yeah, I think for that moment, it suddenly became something very special, and I've loved everything about it this year. It's been perfect.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And the only reason that there was no kind of shed store involvement in that clip package is because you kind of got to have the whole thing.
Yeah,
like,
it's all pervading.
And I have clipped that together. If you want to see the entire shed store saga, just head to my YouTube page.
Oh, nice.
All like 26 odd minutes of the story plus song is there for you to take in whenever you like. Go and do that. But I think it's quite funny to think that my favorite moment is actually when we took Don't Get Me Started and we smashed it together with Cocktails and Bullshit.
Oh yeah.
And we did Don't Get Me Cocktails. And I think my favorite moments came from that show because I don't usually drink when we do this show because I come to you, I'm driving, I can't do it. I might have one, but that's it. And just got so hilariously giddy on that night. It was such fun.
Yeah, and I like that also because I think there's a picture which has now become your kind of profile picture, as it were, where you're like this, which I think was that night.
It was, yeah.
It was just such a great night, and your cocktails were so on point, and everything about that was just because Captain
I was as shocked as you were.
Sorry?
I was as shocked as you were.
Yeah, no, Captain Brilliant was away. You're nailing these cocktails. It was a really great night. That was a really good show.
We should do that again, I think.
We will. Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It can't not happen, basically. But
maybe we'll kick off the new year with a Don't Get Me Cocktailed.
That would be wonderful. Yeah. I've got a cocktail right now. In fact, in my pineapple glass, I've got a Singapore Sling. I'm loving it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm
digging it. Of course you enjoyed it. You were high on bacon booze, says Tamzanaki.
Oh, yeah. I'm not looking at the chat anymore.
Lol, FYI, I drove Jeremy there that night, says Karis. Yeah, and that was impressive just in itself. Karis never drives me anywhere.
Yeah, it was really good. In fact, I've still got some of our notes are still on my whiteboard thing on the kitchen wall where I put all of our...
Oh, wow, that's cool. That's
all
nice.
of our cocktail stuff is on there, probably still kicking around. Every surface in my house has got a static whiteboard saying something about streaming. Nothing here is a whiteboard not about streaming in some way. So yeah, still aware. But yeah, I guess that was one of the best ones actually when I think about it. Everything else about this show has been beautiful moments. I still love the fact that Nova clipped the Paul Revere bit where I was talking about Paul Revere. I quite like that.
Yeah, that's really good.
Individual shit.
So many good moments. It's really difficult to pinpoint a few of them, but that's the point of this kind of end of year thing. That's what we got to do, and that's what we tried to do.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I love most actually, Jeremy, is your wonderful stings that crack me up every time. Unfailingly, the opening sting obviously kills me, and all the other stings are really good. The whole thing always feels really professional, and I love the fuck this shit, I'm out. I love all of it, but I do love that opening sting.
You still laugh every time, man. It's
I will.
The only reason you didn't laugh today is because you couldn't hear or see it.
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't. I would though. No, I dig it.
So on that note, I think we'll prepare to head back to the other dickheads in Discord. And you have uniquely managed to stay in there, unlike everybody else. It's interesting. Right. Good job.
Yeah, I just deafened myself. I'm cool. I understand how technology works. I'm not my dad.
You nailed this shit. Yeah. So we'll head over there. Perhaps you can share with these guys the horse story while I go for a piss and encourage Matt to come over to OBS to
Who am I sharing with the horse story?
The guys in the Discord. And
okay, yeah.
Just reveal to them what bullshit you've got yourself into.
Oh, that shit. Yes, no, I'll explain it to them. That's cool. I will.
All right, let's head back over and see the gents. One has had a costume change, interestingly.
When we were talking about that, we were saying perhaps we should all go and have a costume change. And I said, I'd love to do that. And I realized, no, I just love the same hoodie and I'm very comfy in it.
Fair enough. So prepare yourself. There has been some changes.
It's probably fucking brilliant.